An animated nod, and President Trump on Tuesday threatened a government shutdown over his border wall, railed against the media and defended his controversial response to the violence at a white nationalist rally in Charlottesville, VA. Trump struck a civil and conciliatory tone as he kicked off a campaign event in Phoenix calling for unity before going on the offensive. "When one part of America hurts, we all hurt," Trump told the crowd. "And when one American suffers an injustice, all of America suffers together." Trump's tone then took a turn as he returned to the fiery rhetoric of the campaign trail, striking many of the major points that became familiar mantras as he crisscrossed the country last year. "If we have to close down our government, we're building that wall," Trump promised, threatening to shut down the federal government unless Congress ponies up funds for the wall he repeatedly said Mexico would pay for. He said he believes his hard line with North Korean leader Kim Jong-un, following the war of words on the threat of nuclear war, is working. "I respect the fact that he is starting to respect us," Trump said. "Maybe something positive can come about." Trump, who has long touted himself as a deal maker, also said that the U.S. may have to terminate NAFTA. "Sandhuffakreuters. Personally, I don't think we can make a deal," Trump said of the trade agreement between Mexico, Canada and the U.S. Trump also touted clean coal plants as he championed the economy. "They are taking out coal, they are going to clean it," he bizarrely said. Trump's blistering speech in the Arizona desert was a far cry from his measured announcement about sending more troops to Afghanistan a day earlier. In an attempt to discredit the media, Trump spent more than 20 minutes rereading parts of statements he made in the days following the death of 32-year-old Heather Heyer. "And they said, remember, they said, well, he wasn't specific enough. Why wasn't he more specific?" Trump said. "So in my second statement, I got really specific. And they said, why didn't he do it faster?" The president, as he read partial transcripts of his comments, did not repeat his most controversial remarks, in which he said there was blame on many sides for the violence that occurred. "Alex Brandon, the words were perfect," Trump told the adoring crowd. Democrats and fellow Republicans denounced Trump's comments in the days after the Virginia rally as he initially failed to call out neo-Nazis and other hate groups by name and then insisted again there was blame on both sides. But Trump placed the blame for the blowback against him solely on the media, whom he accused of trying to take away our history and our heritage. "For the most part, honestly, these are really dishonest people, they're bad people," Trump said. "I really think they don't like our country, I really believe that." The president, while bragging about what he sees as his administration's accomplishments, bemoaned his party's inability to pass healthcare overhaul. Trump complained that the Senate was only one vote away, but did not mention Arizona Sen. John McCain, who voted against the bill, by name. He also called another unnamed Arizona senator weak on borders, weak on crime. Trump has lashed out at Sen. Jeff Flake, a frequent critic, using the same language in the past. Ralph Frascati Images Trump, who coyly refused to mention both the senators by name, described his own restraint as very presidential. Earlier in the day, Trump toured a Marine Corps base in Yuma that is a hub of operations for the U.S. Border Patrol. Trump's appearance in Phoenix drew thousands of protesters. The Democratic mayor of Phoenix pleaded with the president to postpone the rally following the recent violence in Charlottesville. Mayor Greg Stanton told MSNBC on Tuesday that Trump had inflamed racial tensions and shown a failure of moral leadership by not strongly condemning the white nationalists who converged on the Virginia college town. Outside of the Phoenix Convention Center, police separated Trump supporters from protesters with barricades. A few scuffles broke out and police fired tear gas into the crowd, but the scene was predominantly peaceful.